Apologies in advance if I look raunchy. I got done working out and I couldn't wait to make this video. But that being said, we got a lot to get into today, so grab your favorite drink, get cozy. We're gonna dive right into my follow-up haul of the fall 2022 collection. So let's get into it, friends. And again, I just want to say thank you so much for your support on the last video. If you guys haven't seen that already, check it out. I'll put a little card up above. It's part 1 to this one, where we go to the ASRV store in person and we pretty much try on everything from the fall 2022 collection. If you guys are questioning your sizing or want to have an idea of how everything fits, go ahead and check out that video. It is part 1 to this one. ASRV brought the heat with this collection, guys. I didn't take the time to organize what was in here already, so we're gonna kind of just take it as it goes. Starting off with the very first item on top here. You guys can already see this new colorway, this Red Earth colorway. Some of you guys are asking what Red Earth looked like. If Red Clay and Crimson Red had a baby, that's what this Red Earth would be. So here we have their new hybrid tank top, that Red Earth colorway. You guys saw me try this on in store. You got the stitch across the chest here. Probably my favorite thing about this tank top, and a lot of people are also expressing the same feeling, is this hybrid stitching right here. Not the stitching itself being hybrid, but the fact that we got 2 different materials going on here. In the middle, this black channel here is going to be way quicker drying, way more breathable. Down the middle, a lot of sweat collects here, as well as wanting to cool off your torso. So here you're just going to find a lot more airflow and lightweight material. The tank top itself overall is very lightweight, as well as the ASRV lettering and the double wing logo up at the top. I love the dual tone look of it. I really hope that they continue to do this look in the future, and they could have kept this the same color and I'm sure it would have looked fine, but just having this pop of black down the middle makes all the difference, especially for the overall look of your fit, and that sweat wicking factor down the center of your back is nice. And then another thing to note down here as well, you guys know how much I love my pop of red. They got that triangle stitching right down the middle for added durability, as well as the split hems. You guys know the split hems whenever you're reaching down to the ground. This one isn't as long of a seam, but it still has some functionality there. This is in a size medium, by the way. Pretty dope. All right, next item in the box, that Red Earth colorway. This one is going to be another staple or essential piece. This is going to be their essential t-shirt, the regular fit, if you can call it. This one's more slim fit. You guys know they released 2 lines of shirts in this collection, the oversized tee and the essential tee. The difference being that the oversized tee is oversized boxier and the hem across the bottom is flat. This essential tee is going to have a scalloped or a scoop hem across the bottom, so you guys can see that it's making that scallop across the bottom. This one's going to be your go-to if you guys like the long tee look, just because of that swoop hem. But the material here overall is thinner. It is a dry fit material. Now this does utilize that silver light technology, I believe, antibacterial, antimicrobial, to prevent any odor. With that red clay colorway, or excuse me, red clay, with that Red Earth colorway, this is just so fall. I couldn't not just stick to black, like I said in the last video. This double wing logo is going to be located on the back center of the shirt, and that's pretty much the only thing letting you know that this is an ASRV shirt, other than the DSG, of course, down at the bottom. Very minimal look, staple piece. You could wear this regular if you wanted to, going out running errands, chilling around the house, and then you want to go work out. This is a good one to have. In contrast to that shirt you just saw here, boom, we have a black oversized tee in medium. Now this is, again, an essential t-shirt. This is going to be the oversized variant, so this one's going to have an overall boxier feel to it, as well as a flat hem across the bottom. So you guys can see here that the hem runs straight across. There's no scallop or no scooping here. It's just flat, so more, again, of an oversized boxy tee for those of you guys that like pump covers. This is going to be it right here. You already know what I think about this. I love this. Like, you can't even see it. I'd imagine this is some added durability as well as a pop of color. This lettering is going to be the main difference from the last tee, other than the hem across the bottom as well. So this one has a flat hem and the lettering across the back. The last shirt has a swoop hem and just a double wing logo across the back. And then last but not least, red stitching across the bottom to reinforce it, and a bit deeper of a split hem as well, because this is an oversized tee after all. You don't want it bunching up at the bottom though. This one does definitely have a more pronounced split hem across. We're gonna go ahead and take a break from the tops for now and get into the bottoms. Pretty much all the bottoms I'm gonna showcase are in a small. This is going to be the Tetralite Standard Jogger in black. This is one of those items where if I hadn't tried it on in store, I probably wouldn't have gotten it, just because I almost slept on it. It just didn't stand out to me until I tried it on, and just seeing it on my body was the selling point. So for sure, don't sleep on these ones. One of my personal favorites from the collection, and a staple piece. I could see myself wearing these pretty much every day forever. Construction of this jogger is going to be Tetralite, so extremely stretchy, extremely lightweight. Just look at how freaking stretchy this is. This is ridiculous. For those of you guys that live in humid environments or hot environments, but still cool enough to not need a full-on heavy size French terry cotton jogger, this is gonna be your bet right here. These ones, feel of it is amazing, and the fact that Tetralite, again, my personal favorite material to run / work out in, this is a no-brainer. Designing on this one, the waistband, first off, is very dialed in. Drawstrings are not exposed on the outside, but rather tucked away on the inside, so you can tie them up and then not have that drawstring just hanging or dangling about. Working our way to the back side, we're gonna have a towel loop on the left hip and a butt pocket on the right hip. It is a zipper as well, so you'll have secured storage. Back on the front side of the pant now, we have standard pockets, but on the right side, we also have another zipper pocket for secure storage. Know that your stuff's going to be secured, and it does not end there either. So what makes this jogger special, we do have zippered cargo pockets on either side of the pant here, and I love that. What makes this one different from any other past cargo joggers is the silhouette. So it does have cargo pockets, however, they are flush to the leg. They're not going to stand out or puff out to the side like their past cargo joggers. So it still has the silhouette of a regular jogger, hence the name Standard Joggers. And then working our way down to the ankles, we do have the cuff. It is a cuffed jogger, and then we also have the zippers. To have the zipper down at the cuff just makes life easier, so that you're not constantly having to stretch the cuff out and wear it out. So that is nice to have as well. These joggers, I almost slept on. Don't sleep on these joggers. If you're thinking about it, definitely check them out. As far as being between sizes, it is Tetralite, so you can get away with sizing down if you really wanted to, just to maintain that fitted look. Tetralite has amazing stretch, so just know your own build, know your own leg build. If you're a bit bulkier, then you can get away with going sizing up. But if your legs are more on the conservative side, or they're not, you know, like tree trunk legs, you can get away with going sizing down. Again, I got a small in this, and it looked great. So if you're worried about your sizing or you don't want it to be too loose, definitely go size down, and just know that this jogger has amazing stretch because of the Tetralite material. On to the next one, black. This is going to be their tactical pant. Another thing I freaking slept on, and let me be the first to say, like, you guys know how much I love ASRV, how much I love the brand. This tactical jogger, another one that I almost slept on. This is probably the most standard fitting piece that they have at the moment. And what do I mean by standard? Like a straight-legged fit. It's not gonna be super tight to the leg. However, you'll see what I mean. This is a waterproof jogger. Yeah, I said waterproof, not water resistant. This is a waterproof jogger, pretty much for adventuring or active lifestyle. This is also probably the most expensive piece that they have to offer in the collection. This one tops out at $178. Kicking things off with the waistband, you can see right off the bat, way thicker of a waistband here. And then this pant does not have a drawstring, but rather a buckle. And it is on the outside of the pant, and I really love the way that this works, the way it cinches up. For adventuring, waterproof for sure. No towel loop or anything, because this is designed for rec use, recreational use. There is a back pocket on the right hip, but it is not zippered. So I wouldn't put anything that you'd be worried about losing back there. Working our way to the front side, we have a standard pocket on either side of the hip. On either side of the thigh, we're going to have cargo pockets, and they are pockets within pockets. You got a red zipper. That zipper does have a double wing logo on it. That is so extra, I love it. Little details like that. But this is a storage pocket, so you can put any items in here that you need to secure. And then in addition to this zipper pocket, right below that pocket, we're going to have another cargo pocket secured with this single button. And again, there's no zipper here, so if you want your items totally secured, put it in this compartment and then flip it on over. Just features a regular cargo pocket. There's no zipper pocket on this one. Working our way down to the bottom of the pant leg, we do have a zipper to loosen up the bottoms here, increase range of motion, also make these pants easier to take on / off. The zipper, again, you can see, just adds a little bit of extra space down to the bottom of this leg for any extra range of motion you might need during your activities, whether you're hiking. I personally got these pants because I have ambitions of wearing them to go to the snow. You can just see how much extra fabric is tucked away with this zipper. So that is definitely nice to have. At the knees, you'll notice we got the hems here for range of motion, but there's also a flap here. And right underneath that flap, you're going to have vents to let heat escape so that you do not overheat in these pants. They do trap heat, but they also release heat. You don't have to worry about overheating in these joggers whatsoever. So that is another nice feature to have right there. All right, and then I want to say, okay, yeah, this is the last jogger in the box. They're oversized joggers in that Etheria colorway. Another thing that you guys have been constantly asking about the Etheria is if it's color accurate. I know the store lighting is very warm and it creates like this different depiction of what the color actually looks like in person. I'm sorry, I tried to color grade it the best that I could. That's not exactly my forte. That being said, you guys are like, oh, it kind of looks pink, it kind of looks purple, like what does it look like? Hopefully this lighting does it justice, but you guys can see it's not quite off-white, but it's also not quite brown. And again, it really just depends on what lighting you are in. In more neutral daylight, it's gonna appear like a taupe off-white colorway, but if you're in warmer lighting, it almost appears to have like a purplish pinkish hue to it. So again, it really just depends on what lighting you are in. And then for reference, I'm wearing some shorts right now that are supposed to be in a stone colorway. It's just one of those things where when you see it in person, it really just depends on what the lighting situation's like. In some lighting, this will look like brown / light taupe. In other lighting, it might look like off-white / purples. Either way, I vibe with it. ASRV is stitched into here. I love that. I love when they go the embroidered route. Along the inside, we have some drawstrings here that are tucked away. They're not exposed on the outside. Working our way to the back, we got two oversized, ridiculously oversized butt pockets on both hips, regular hip pockets on either side. The left pocket's gonna be standard. These pockets also go pretty deep. They start up here and they run all the way down just past the ASRV stitching. So they are pretty deep pockets. And then on the right pocket, this one is zippered. You can rest assured that you won't be losing your phone or your wallet or your keys. Working our way down, we got the cuffs at the bottom here. And then I consider this a build or an evolution on their last heavyweight French Terry jogger. The only things I wish they would have added were the D-ring up here so that you could add your keys or you could throw on that Relentless Pursuit tag. It's not really much missing from here. The cinch cords down here aren't really necessary just because the cuff, it's so strong. For those of you guys that love that oversized look to them, these are going to be it. And you guys know construction of this jogger is going to be Tech Terry, so it's a 4-way stretch on their French Terry fabric, as well as having antibacterial properties so that, you know, these don't smell or stink after a while. You're going to have that 4-way stretch, so range of motion is not an issue in these. If you really wanted to work out in these joggers, you can. Range of motion is amazing. It has that antibacterial technology, and the fit is on point. We got one more item remaining in the box, and real quick, if you made it this far into the video, I appreciate y'all for watching. If you don't mind subscribing, leaving a like, and comment down below what you guys want to see next on the channel. You guys know a lot of these videos I do for you guys. Your guys' support is truly appreciated. So let's wrap up this video. We got one more item in here, and we're going back to tops, specifically overwear, because we're finishing things out with a hoodie. Something so satisfying about getting the bigger items from ASRV is just these oversized baggies. But this is the hoodie, also in Etheria. This is gonna be their Tech Terry oversized hoodie. This is a very boxy fit with a very cinched up waistline. So if you guys can check this out real quick, you can just see how much space through the upper torso is. The shoulder right about to those mid ribs. Very boxy, very oversized. It works its way all the way down just off the side delt. So you can see how far the sleeve runs down the torso here, because this is already more than halfway the hoodie. Like the bottom of the arm seam runs pretty much right in line with the kangaroo pockets, so that's pretty damn low. A lot of pullover hoodies, this arm usually stops like all the way up here. The waistband here, very, very cuffed. So for this hoodie, I definitely recommend sizing up for a decent fit. If not, for those of you guys that are taller, it's gonna look kind of whack. So make sure you guys size up for this one, especially if you're gonna be layering. You got a nice baggy hood. And when I say baggy, it's not ridiculously oversized. Their first run at a French Terry hoodie, I remember their reverse weave hoodie specifically, the hood was just ridiculously big. These ones are definitely more dialed in. You're not gonna look redonkulous putting it on. It's not gonna look like a Jedi hood. We do have a single snap button here to replace the need for drawstrings. Flipping on over, very minimal. There's no ASRV lettering across the back, but you guys can take note of that stitching across the upper back here for range of motion. We do have the ASRV double wing logo right front and center on the kangaroo pockets, and then the pockets are standard here. They're not zippered or anything, and there's no hidden pocket here. So again, this hoodie more so for rec use, but you can wear it as a layer while working out, hitting legs, whatever the case may be. All their clothes are designed at the end of the day so that you can lift in them if needed. Tech Terry construction, so again, you're gonna have that stretch here. You're gonna still have that antibacterial stretch component to it, and you could pair these with the oversized joggers for a super cozy fall going out, running errands, kicking it at home vibe, or you can pair this hoodie with one of their activewear joggers and then wear this as a warm layer, and then as you start warming up, you start sweating, take this off, and then maybe, just maybe, you have a technical piece underneath that is more sweat wicking. That's what I love about these clothes. You could dress them up or you could dress them down, meaning you can wear them for the gym or you could wear them out recreationally. All right, that about does it on this video, guys. So just to recap, if I had to pick a favorite from each category, tank tops, pretty easy. They only have one tank top that came out in this collection, so this is going to be it. This is a must cop for training purposes. Love the look along the back. Love the stitching across the front, and the fitting of this tank top is just on point. I love it. T-shirts, it depends on your fit preference. For me personally, I love the oversized tee just a bit more, only because they really dialed in that oversized fit. So if you guys are into pump covers, this oversized tee is going to be your go-to. If you wear this, have this tank top underneath it for layering. As soon as you're warmed up, you got that pump going, you could take off the oversized tee and be rocking this. Hoodies, again, straightforward to the point. They only had one hoodie in the collection, so if you need a hoodie, definitely go for it. Sizing is dialed in on this collection, and this Tech Terry material is just so freaking awesome. This is probably my favorite material that they've come out to date, and when you pair that with Tetra Light, match made in heaven. So hoodie, if you're in the market for a new hoodie, definitely check out their new Tech Terry hoodies. Now joggers, best from the entire collection. Again, this is a toss-up. It really depends on what you're looking for. I'm gonna have to give it to the standard Tetra Light jogger, and that is only because of its unique silhouette. It has the cargo pockets, but it doesn't look like a cargo jogger. And you add that to the fact that it is cuffed at the bottom and has the zipper. If you could only pick one jogger from the collection, I would have to go with this one. The fit is on point. The material, that Tetra Light material, you can work out in it as well as go out in it. It's gonna look great. And the fact that it still has the cargo pockets and the towel loop on the back, like this is, if you're balling on a budget and you can only pick one pant, this is it right here. That being said, if you're in the market for more of a lifestyle jogger, I'm gonna have to give it to these guys right here. The high rib Tech Terry joggers. If you're looking for something to just chill, if you don't really intend on working out in it, I would have to go with these guys, just because ASRV, this high rib look, it's just unique. Like, I'd consider this their flagship jogger if they had one. The fit is on point, cargo pockets, and again, you do have the towel loop still. So if you do want to work out in this, you are more than welcome to, with the 4-way stretch and the anti-bacterial property of the Tech Terry fabric. There you go. I'm nice. Look, I gave an overall jogger if you're strictly looking for a lifestyle jogger. But yeah, that does it for this video, guys. This is gonna probably be it for a while, at least until Black Friday / winter collection. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, I'd appreciate a subscribe and leaving a like. Till next time, friends, I'll see you guys later.